Hi there, Emmanuel here, and today I want to talk about Forex EAs, and the main video is about do Forex EAs work? So I'm going to go into all of that in a second, but if you're new to the channel, firstly I just want to say hi. I want to say welcome. If you are getting some value out of the channel, then please consider just subscribing. Just to do that, you just have to hit the subscribe button below, and also remember to tick on the bell icon, so that anytime I do release any new videos, and I'm doing that regularly, you won't miss out. So make sure you do that. If you're getting value, then just take a second to hit that subscribe button below. Alright, so Forex EA. So firstly, what is an EA? An EA just means expert advisor. And what it is, usually, it's a piece of software. It's a bot. And why this has come to my mind is because somebody actually approached me and said they know of an excellent company, and I'm going to do a review on the company in a few days' time, so I won't mention the name, but they know of a company that has a Forex EA, a bot, that helps you to get 2 to 5% per day from your trading account. Yeah. Ordinarily, I don't like bots. I don't like anything like that where you're leaving your account to the hands of some computer program. So firstly, it wasn't for me anyway, but I thought let me go into it a little bit, maybe for some of the people that watch me, to try to help them out a little bit. Now, of course, why are they so appealing? Because especially now with everything that's happened with the pandemic, and people are out of work and they're just looking for a way to make some extra money, they don't want to go through all the hassle of having to go out there and learn the Forex. So they think, let me just get this bot that's going to trade my account for me. It's going to trade a Forex account for me, and it's going to bring me 2% a day. I mean, like, imagine that. I mean, if you're trading, say, a $5,000 account, that's $250 a day. Just say you are still working, you set this little robot up, or this bot, you go out, you do your work, come back, and you got $250 sitting in the account. It's very unlikely that you're going to be getting those sorts of returns. So I went and done a little bit of research on these things just to find out, do they actually work? And there's mixed results. Some of them do work. In general, I think they do. Some of them work, but they work over long time frames, not short time frames like this person was talking about, 2% a day. It's more like over, say, a 6-month period, you're looking at 5 to 10% over 6 months, which, I mean, is good, better than any bank account out there. So if that's what you want to leave your money to, then fine. But one word of warning: if you are going to let a computer trade your money, let it be money that you can afford to lose. Okay, there's different types of them. There's different types of these bots, and they range from zero, from nothing, to the one this person was telling me about was $88, and they range right up to $1,000. So there's a big price range on them, and it's not necessarily mean the more you pay for them, the more guaranteed you are of the earnings, but just know that there's this big range. So I think there's pros and cons to them. Do you know what I mean? The pros is, yeah, you can make some money, I believe, but it's going to be over a long time frame. If you're trying to use these type of robots to make 2% a day or 5% a day, then I personally don't believe that they work that way. I really don't believe that you're going to make those sort of returns in a day. Over long time frames, yes, they do. Do because you have to think about how these work. They're written by programmers, so a coder, and they're based on past performance. So what that means, some coder has gone and looked at all the past charts and things, and they've written up a program because they realized that over the last 5 years, price has seasonalities and it moves certain ways in certain months. So basically it's just written a program, just say like this month, for example, 5 years ago, the market was bullish and it was going up. So probably their program is now going to take your money and trade up. Yeah, it's going to trade, it's going to buy. Now, if you're trading a long-term trend, and you're buying, then you're going to have price fluctuations. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down, but gradually it'll be moving up. So that's why I mean over long time frames, you'll probably make a bit of money. 5 to say 10%, I think, is realistic. But if you're just trying to scalp the market and make it in a day with a computer, then you just can't do that with past data. You have to be on the charts live. Just think about any top trader out there. They don't use robots. So that must tell you something. You know, success leaves clues. If somebody's very successful as a Forex trader and they're not using robots, that must tell you something. You know, there's a reason that they don't use it, because they very rarely work, especially if you're looking to make big trades in the day. But if you are decided that, look, I don't want to learn nothing to do with Forex, I just want to get a bot that works and hook this bot up to my trading account, my MT4 or MT5, and then over 6 months make some money, then yeah, I suppose you could do. You should look out there. I'm not going to give you any recommendations, but look out there. There are a few out there that have got some proven track records, as long as you trade money that you can afford to lose. But there's a lot of cons to these things. You know, some of them are written by really terrible coders. Some of them are written about, like I said, past data, and things change. You know, we've just hit a pandemic. No coder could let you know that could factor in the movements of a pandemic type market that were just dropping out of the sky and things like that. No coder in the world. So you would have probably lost a lot of that if you were using a bot. You know, some of them are written that they don't have stop losses. So, you know, in the market, we say, like, if the market's going against you, you want to get out as soon as you can. You don't want to let some computer run your money and it's just dropping. It's a computer. It doesn't realize that this trade is lost. It's just going to keep going and wait till it turns, and that could be the whole of your account. So you just, you know, this is my opinion on it. Anyway, you know what I mean? I'm sure somebody's going to leave in the comments how they've got a bot and it's making them 2 to 5% a day, like this guy was trying to persuade me to get on board with what he was doing. But again, showing no evidence. I didn't see any evidence on his site. He didn't show none at all. But there are some out there, I know, that you can probably trade over long time frames. But the people that I actually personally trade with, yeah, and if you're interested in knowing that or getting access to it, I'll give you completely free access, because I know what this trading world is like. A lot of people make these big claims and then they ask you to get in and pay money, and then you find out later on down the line that none of it works. So that's why anything that I'm promoting, I like to have a free trial, give people a free trial so they can see for themselves if it's for them, without losing any money, without no credit cards or anything. But the people that I trade with, the leader that I trade with, his goal is 8 to 10% a day without over leveraging. 8 to 10% a day, 30 to 50% a week. And he shows proof. There's proof there. This ain't a bot. This is learning to trade the Forex market. And for some, it's not for everybody, because not everybody wants to learn. They want to get a computer, a bot, a EA, plug it in and let that do the work and hope for the best and hope that that's going to turn you into some sort of a millionaire. Very unlikely. You know, but once you learn, if you want to take the time to learn the Forex, there's a few ways, a few patterns that show up time and time again, and we've kind of identified them, and they're so pinpoint accurate that you can make these types of risk to rewards where some people in the group are going for 10% a week, and it's very, very achievable. You'll see the results. You'll see them time and time again. If you're interested in knowing how you can get onto the free training, there's a week free training where they show you exactly what they're doing. They show you the 2 strategies that they use, very, very simple strategies to see on the charts. If that's something you might be interested in, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a link below this video. If you click on that, and once you've opted in, you'll get completely free access to this training for the whole week. It's every single day. It starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 o'clock GMT, English time, or London time. And you can go on there. You can actually watch what they're doing. You can even get trade ideas where they show you what they're doing. You can ask questions. You can talk to the other people on there. You can see the testimonials, and you can see it for yourself. And that's with no money. You're not asking for any money at all. Do you know? So anyway, if that's for you, then I'll leave links below. But either way, listen, I do hope you got some value from this. If you did, please take a second, give it a thumbs up. Also share it with anyone else you think might get some value from it as well. If you have any questions, any comments at all, please don't hesitate. Just leave it in that comments box below. All right, once again, thanks for listening. Until next time, you take care. I'll speak to you soon. All the best.